Archangel Michael says, the moment you opened this message, the unseen veil around you trembled. Someone has been standing in the shadows, eyes overflowing with tears they could no longer hold back. For so long, they remained silent, carrying a weight too heavy for their heart to bear, watching you from a distance as their soul ached to speak the truth buried deep within. The world around you may have felt still, but beyond what you can see, a storm of emotions has been raging for this person. Every day, every sleepless night, they have thought of you, whispering words you were never allowed to hear. Now, destiny itself has reached its breaking point, forcing their silence to shatter like glass under divine command. Something powerful is about to unfold. The truth, long chained and hidden, is finally breaking free. The moment they appear before you, their trembling voice will reveal everything that was stolen, every emotion they fought to hide, and the reasons they cried unseen in the darkness. You have been chosen to hear this confession because your heart is strong enough to hold it. The angels have prepared you without you knowing, making your spirit ready to face what has been waiting in silence for so long. A great revelation is coming closer with every breath you take. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, do not dismiss the chills running down your spine right now. That is not fear, it is the whisper of heaven alerting you that this is real. The silent watcher is someone who carries both guilt and love, a dual burden that has almost destroyed them. They cannot live another day without you knowing what has been painfully hidden. Even as you read this, they are rehearsing the words they could never say, their heart pounding with fear of losing you forever. The skies above are shifting to ensure you meet at the exact moment meant to change both of your lives. The tears they've shed are not weak tears, they are the tears of someone finally surrendering to divine truth. The universe has cornered them, there is no running anymore. The truth will be spoken, and when it is, everything you thought you knew about them will transform in an instant. Prepare yourself, chosen one. What is coming will not just be words, it will be a surge of emotion, memories unlocked, and revelations that will bring you to your knees. This is not the kind of truth that passes quietly, it is the kind that roars through your soul and alters destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 714. This person has been living with chains around their heart. Every time they saw you smile, every time they heard your name, those chains tightened until breathing felt impossible. They never wanted to hide this from you, but forces greater than them trapped the truth in silence. Now, heaven has had enough of delay. A divine hand is moving pieces into place, forcing an encounter that cannot be stopped. You will see their face, and in their trembling gaze, you will recognize the silent pain they carried for so long. Their tears are not just of sorrow, they are tears of release. After years of holding back, their spirit is finally breaking free. They will speak words that were never meant to be silenced, words that only you were destined to hear. As they approach, angels will stand beside you, steadying your soul. You will not have to ask why, because when the truth is spoken, your heart will understand everything it was missing all along. Type Amen to get blessing 529. The night before they come forward, they will not sleep. Memories of you will flood their mind like crashing waves, pulling them toward you with unstoppable force. Their tears will fall harder than ever, not from weakness, but from the courage heaven is awakening within them. Even now, signs surround you. Flickers of intuition, dreams that feel too real, sudden thoughts that refuse to leave, these are not coincidences. They are spiritual threads connecting you to the moment when silence will finally break. This truth has been buried under fear, shame, and manipulation. Someone tried to keep it from you, but divine light pierces every shadow. No force on earth or beyond can stop what is about to be revealed. When you meet their eyes, you will feel the years of silence collapse in an instant. The uncontrollable tears will not only belong to them, your own heart will tremble as you realize why destiny kept pulling you toward this unseen truth. Type Amen to get blessing 844. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual weight around this truth has been so heavy that even the angels have watched with sorrow. They have seen the way this person would stand near you but remain frozen, unable to break free from the chains of silence. Their spirit has been whispering your name for months, years even, begging for the courage to finally confess what has been locked away. They have spent countless nights staring at messages they never sent, calls they never made, and words they swallowed back to protect you. But heaven has decided that the season of secrecy is over. What was once hidden in the dark is now being carried by divine hands into the light where it belongs. When you hear this truth, it will feel like a lightning strike in your chest. The tears they've been shedding are not just for regret, but for love that refused to die even when the world told them to bury it. They have been silently watching you, knowing that one day, this moment would come. Everything in your life has been leading you to this divine appointment. Every pain, every unanswered question, every feeling of emptiness, it was all pointing to the revelation that is about to arrive. The truth they have carried will not just heal you. It will set both of you free in ways you cannot yet imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 912. The angels say this person has been fighting an invisible war. Every tear they shed was a battle cry against the forces that tried to silence their heart. They were told to stay away, manipulated to believe you would not understand, and threatened with consequences if they dared to reveal it all. But heaven is not bound by earthly threats. A spiritual wind is breaking every lie, every chain, and every wall that stood between you and the truth. Their trembling hands are finally strong enough to reach for you, guided by divine intervention. Even as you read this, their spirit is being stirred. They can feel you thinking of them, they can feel heaven urging them forward, and they can no longer resist the pull of destiny. The moment they see you, tears will stream down their face, washing away years of silence. This will not be a quiet reunion. The heavens will witness it, angels will surround it, and your soul will feel it as if the universe itself is breathing life back into a part of you that has been asleep. This truth is not small, it is life-altering. Type Amen to get blessing 605. You may notice unexpected movements around you, doors opening that were once locked, sudden encounters that seem coincidental but are not. These are signs that the divine clock has struck the hour for truth to be revealed. The silent watcher cannot turn back now. They have imagined this moment countless times, but reality will be far more intense. Their words will come out trembling, their voice breaking under the weight of everything they've hidden. And yet, you will feel an unexplainable peace in your soul, knowing this was meant to happen exactly this way. There will be a moment of stillness before they speak, as if time itself is holding its breath. Then, like a dam breaking, every secret, every confession, every suppressed emotion will pour out. The uncontrollable tears will become tears of freedom and release. You will understand why angels have been pushing you toward this moment. It was never about pain, it was about unlocking the truth that will shift your entire future. Once spoken, nothing will ever return to how it was before. Type Amen to get blessing 477. The silence has cost this person everything. They lost sleep, they lost their peace, and they nearly lost themselves trying to keep this hidden. Every time they saw your face or heard your voice, they wanted to run to you and speak, but fear chained their feet to the ground. But now, fear has no power. Archangel Michael is standing over this revelation, ensuring it cannot be stopped or delayed. Every spiritual barrier that once blocked the truth has been torn down by heavenly fire. You will feel it before it happens. An unshakable knowing will rise inside you, a pull that tells you something monumental is about to break through. When it happens, your heart will recognize it even before your mind can process it. The angels are urging you to stay open and ready. What is coming is not an ordinary conversation, it is a destiny-shaping moment designed by divine hands. It will change the course of your journey forever. Type Amen to get blessing 768. The night before this moment happens, there will be a stirring in the atmosphere around you. It will feel as though the air itself is heavy, carrying whispers that only your spirit can hear. The angels will draw closer, preparing your heart for a revelation that will not just speak to your ears but echo through every part of your being. This person will spend that night in tears, unable to escape the call to finally reveal what has been painfully hidden. They will pace, pray, and plead for strength, knowing that dawn will bring the moment they can no longer run from. Their entire soul will feel like it's on fire because divine timing cannot be ignored. You may find yourself restless too, as if something unseen is tugging at your spirit. Dreams may come with flashes of faces, voices, or moments from the past that never made sense until now. These are not random, they are heaven's way of preparing you for the truth that is about to touch your life. And when the day arrives, every step you take will feel guided. You will be positioned perfectly for the encounter, as if angels are arranging every detail to ensure nothing can stop this meeting. When your eyes meet theirs, you will see tears falling before they speak a single word. Type Amen to get blessing 229. This truth has been locked away like a treasure buried deep underground, unreachable to anyone but you. They have carried it like a weight on their chest, unable to breathe freely because keeping it hidden meant denying their very soul. The tears they shed were born from this suffocating silence. But the divine has decided enough is enough. Archangel Michael has stepped into their life, breaking the chains of fear and releasing the power of truth. This is why you have been feeling shifts around you, because heaven is making space for this moment to finally happen. When they speak, the words will feel like thunder and rain at once, powerful yet cleansing. They will reveal secrets that were meant to destroy them, but now they will set both of you free. Their confession will change how you see them, and more importantly, how you see yourself. In that moment, uncontrollable tears will not only flow from their eyes but from yours as well. It will be impossible to hold them back because your soul will finally understand the depth of what has been hidden for so long. Type Amen to get blessing 311. Even now, as you read this, heaven is aligning paths that seemed impossible to cross. Obstacles that kept you apart are crumbling one by one. Spiritual chains are snapping, and the silent barriers built by fear are being torn down by divine fire. This person has been silently watching, not out of weakness, but because forces greater than them convinced them that silence was protection. They believed revealing the truth would hurt you, yet every moment apart hurt even more. The weight of it all has driven them to the edge of surrender. And now, surrender is exactly what heaven demands. They will no longer hide, no longer run, no longer let their tears be unseen. The moment they approach you, you will feel the heaviness they've been carrying like a storm pressing against your own chest. You will not need explanations to know it's real, your soul will recognize the truth instantly. Angels will stand beside you, strengthening you to receive it, because once it's spoken, everything in your life will begin to shift toward destiny's true path. Type Amen to get blessing 902. The world around you may appear calm, but the spiritual realm is trembling with activity. Archangel Michael and his army are clearing away every shadow that tried to keep this truth buried. They are preparing a sacred space for the moment this revelation reaches your ears. This person's tears are not only from pain but from longing. Longing to finally be honest. Longing to finally see your reaction. Longing to finally be free from the silent prison that has kept them from you for too long. When they speak, you will feel their trembling hands reaching not just for your understanding but for forgiveness, healing, and a chance to set the past right. Their words will carry both sorrow and hope, unlocking emotions you thought were lost forever. This is not a temporary moment. It is a divine turning point. Heaven has marked this confession as the start of a new chapter where the truth will not just heal wounds but open doors to blessings you never imagined were possible. Type Amen to get blessing 678. The divine orchestration for this moment is unlike anything you have experienced before. Days may feel stretched, nights heavier, as though unseen hands are moving the timeline of your life into perfect alignment. Even the smallest events, an unexpected message, a sudden call, or a quiet nudge in your spirit, are all signs that this revelation is drawing closer with unstoppable force. This person, the silent watcher, is no longer the same soul they were when they first hid this truth. Years of holding it inside have transformed them, carved lessons into their heart, and reshaped their destiny. Every tear they shed has been a silent prayer to heaven for one chance, one moment, to speak to you without fear or barrier. The angels say that moment is almost here. The weight of everything unsaid is pressing so hard against them that they feel like they're breaking apart. And in truth, they are, breaking away from fear, breaking away from silence, and breaking open a doorway that has been locked for far too long. When they come before you, you will see it in their face immediately. Their trembling lips will try to form words, but their tears will speak louder than anything they could say. And yet, every word they finally let out will be a healing balm, not only for you but for their own wounded soul. Type Amen to get blessing 754. You might remember moments in the past when you felt watched, but you didn't know why. Times when you turned your head suddenly, sensing unseen eyes upon you. Those weren't illusions, they were glimpses of the silent longing that has been trailing you, unable to step forward until now. Archangel Michael says the silence was never meant to last forever. It was part of a divine preparation, ensuring that when this truth was finally spoken, you would be ready to receive it fully. Heaven does not waste tears, Every drop shed in secret has been counted and transformed into strength for this very moment. This revelation will not only bring tears but also clarity. All the confusion, all the doubts, and all the unanswered feelings that have haunted you will vanish in the light of this truth. What was once a tangled mystery will unravel into divine understanding. And as this person speaks, something miraculous will happen inside you. The walls you built around your heart to protect yourself will begin to fall. A warmth you thought was lost will return, and you will feel divine hands lifting a weight you didn't even know you were carrying. Type Amen to get blessing 422. There is an undeniable urgency in heaven's message today. The silence cannot continue without harming the destiny written for both of you. Every delay has been divinely permitted until now, but that season of waiting is over. The heavenly decree has been issued, the truth must rise. Even nature responds to this shift. Watch how the winds change unexpectedly, how you sense chills on your skin without explanation, and how your heart suddenly beats faster at strange times. These are signs that the unseen is becoming seen, that the spiritual is manifesting into reality. When you meet this person again, you will not just hear a confession, you will witness a spiritual breaking point turning into divine restoration. It will feel like standing in a storm that washes away years of pain and misunderstanding in a single breath. Tears will flow without shame, because both souls will finally be free. You will understand that every silent moment, every hidden emotion, was leading to this holy collision of truth and grace. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The journey to this point has been painful for both of you, but none of it was meaningless. Every sleepless night, every time you felt abandoned or confused, every time they silently cried while watching you from afar, all of it was forging a connection that nothing can sever. Heaven wants you to know that this revelation is not here to break you but to heal you. It is not here to punish but to restore. It is not here to bring regret but to awaken joy and divine alignment that was delayed for too long. As they approach you, the angels will surround you with peace. You may feel warmth on your shoulders or a sudden calm settling over your heart. That will be heaven's way of holding you steady while destiny unfolds. The truth spoken will not just be heard by your ears, it will resonate like a bell in your spirit. Once it has been spoken, the chains of silence will shatter forever, and the future will open wide with divine favor and light. Type Amen to get blessing 517. The moment is near, chosen one. Heaven is already celebrating what is about to happen for you. The silent tears that have been shed in the dark will finally be seen, and the truth that has been hidden will shine like dawn breaking after a long, cold night. Archangel Michael says to hold firm, keep your heart open, and be ready. This revelation will be the turning point you didn't know you were waiting for. When it comes, embrace it fully, for it is heaven's gift to finally bring you both into the freedom of divine truth. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The night before the revelation fully unfolds, the spiritual atmosphere will feel electric. Even as you try to rest, you will sense that something divine is about to break open. Your soul will stir as though angels are gently waking you, whispering that long-hidden truths are finally stepping into the light. The silent watcher will spend that same night trembling in anticipation. For so long, they have been trapped behind walls of fear and pain, their tears washing away fragments of their own strength. But as dawn approaches, a new courage, heaven-sent and unstoppable, will rise within them. Your paths are being drawn together like rivers converging into a powerful current. There is no detour, no delay. The divine has already written the moment where silence will end. It will happen naturally, yet it will feel supernatural, as though time itself holds its breath for your encounter. When you finally stand face to face, the world around you will blur. All that will matter is the trembling truth breaking from their lips, accompanied by tears that have long been trapped in silence. This confession will carry the power to realign destinies and awaken a new chapter for both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 659. In that moment, heaven will move closer to you than ever before. Archangel Michael himself will be present, unseen yet felt, steadying every heartbeat, calming every surge of emotion, and ensuring the truth flows without interruption. Nothing and no one will be able to stop this divine appointment. Your spirit will recognize the depth of what's being spoken even before your mind fully understands it. The unspoken years, the missed moments, the pain of distance, all of it will converge into one revelation that feels like the weight of a lifetime being lifted from your shoulders. The tears will not just be theirs. As you listen, your own heart will ache, remembering the unanswered questions and invisible wounds you carried. And as the truth settles, those tears will become healing waters, washing away every shadow of doubt and loneliness. This moment has been marked by heaven since before you even knew it was coming. Every delay, every obstacle, every tearful night has been leading to this divine release. It will not be postponed or stolen away, it is your appointed breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 742. When it happens, you may feel as though time slows. You will notice small details, the way their voice shakes, how their hands tremble, the shimmer of tears they can no longer hold back. These details are not meant to be forgotten. They are heaven's way of etching this moment into your soul forever. The truth will flow like a floodgate opening after years of pressure. Secrets that were once locked away by fear will pour out with unstoppable force. The confession will be raw, honest, and unfiltered because the divine has commanded authenticity to take its rightful place. You may feel your knees weaken, overwhelmed by the magnitude of the revelation. But do not fear, angels will surround you with unseen strength, holding you steady as you receive every word meant for you. This is not meant to destroy, but to heal and restore what has long been broken. Once spoken, the silence will never return. The truth will hang in the air, undeniable, setting both of you free from the prison of unspoken emotions and unresolved pasts. Type Amen to get blessing 883. In the days that follow, the effects of this revelation will ripple through every part of your life. You will feel lighter, as though invisible chains have fallen from you. Opportunities, blessings, and long-awaited answers will begin to flow freely because the silence that once blocked them is gone. The person who has been silently watching you will transform before your eyes. The weight they carried will lift, and for the first time, you will see their soul shining without fear or pretense. Their uncontrollable tears will turn into tears of gratitude and freedom. This encounter will not end with words alone, it will ignite healing, reconciliation, and the opening of divine doors you never imagined were possible. The path forward will be different, illuminated by truth and guided by the presence of angels. Heaven wants you to know this is more than just a confession, it is a prophetic turning point. Destiny itself has been rewritten to bring you to this moment of liberation and divine alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 911. Archangel Michael says the silence has served its purpose, but now its season is over. The hidden truth is rising like the sun after the darkest night, unstoppable and radiant. You were meant to know this, to hear it, to embrace it, and to step into the life that awaits beyond it. This is heaven's promise. Once you receive this truth, nothing will ever chain your heart again. What was hidden is now revealed, what was broken is now mending, and what was delayed is finally arriving in its full, divine power. Stand ready, chosen one. The silent tears, the unseen watcher, the unspoken words, they are all converging into one divine revelation that will forever alter the course of your journey. It is closer than you think, and when it happens, you will know heaven has moved directly into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.